Music lovers, welcome back. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm Green Wonder. Today, we're going to listen to something slightly different. Certainly, for myself, I've been listening to a lot of pop, rock and roll, I guess, and folk classics from the 60s and the 70s era. So today, I want to listen to something from Motown. Motown being such a mammoth of a record label. So the song I'm going to listen to today is called Love Child, and this is by Diana Ross and the Supremes. This was released in 1968. Yeah, I may have heard this song, but I don't know enough about it, or, if it was playing, I wouldn't know who sang it. So, and the performance we're going to watch is from the Ed Sullivan Show, and this was also in 1968. I've seen a few other clips and done a couple of videos on the same show, on the Ed Sullivan Show, and people have definitely let me know in the comments that this was the show that certainly a lot of America was glued to when it was on in the 60s, or when it came on TV, back when it wasn't perhaps 24 hours. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Always like a live performance, and you get to see the musicians. Absolutely here for it. Well, that's it. Let's get into it. Diana Ross and the Supremes with Love Child. Wow. Ooh, this is different. Okay. Diana Ross and the Supremes. That wasn't what I was expecting. I often have an image, and only because I don't know a lot about the deep catalog, like I did with the Beatles, perhaps being love songs or perhaps fairy tale songs, And this one is certainly different. I don't know if this is typical of the Supremes. The name Love Child itself implies something different, a child, I guess, born out of marriage, perhaps. The subject matter seems much heavier in this song, absolutely. And definitely one I can't wait to read after I finish listening to this, because this is not at all what I expected. I'm really impressed. Very interesting. I love this performance. Let's listen to some more. Oh, I love the dance moves as well. Oh, wow. So that was Love Child by Diana Ross and the Supremes. I'm blown away. I cannot believe that that song, what I've just heard there, that story of would seem like struggle, poverty, a child born out of, I guess, wedlock, is the subject matter. Not that it's shocking. It's more, I didn't expect that from Motown. And I know from perhaps reading a while back about what Marvin Gaye, I think, endured when he was trying to put out What's Going On, I believe, and Berry Gordy being the founder of Motown, always wanted to keep this subject matter, that fairy tale love song, and upbeat, or I guess that would appease the masses. That's just what I got when I looked into What's Going On and read about Marvin Gaye. And this seems like, again, going against what perhaps your label owner or the boss wants. And it's so amazing to see that a group of these women, these beautiful women that are the most successful, at the time, and this is 1968, when everyone, I guess, is trying to combat the Beatles in terms of success and in terms of record sales and things like that. Here you have amazing singers that are tackling subject matter similar to, the songs we've heard from Bob Dylan and the Beatles. They totally blew me away, not so much because they were just legendary and timeless groups, more so because I didn't expect that subject matter. And I couldn't be more happy to hear someone so successful choosing to do something like that. Some of these lines, like, started life in an old, cold, rundown tenement slum. My father left and he never married mom. I shared the guilt my mama knew. I mean, those lyrics are so powerful. Again, not something that is so far out there. This is life. We've seen examples. A lot of people have lived these examples. But for a band that I believe was so successful to take this, and even the video itself, in a time when I've seen clips of the performances are so, it's about dress, it's about being dolled up, being so well presented to the public and on such a successful show. And what I see here is Diana Ross with, what looks like the G. It seems like almost symbolic to what this song is. They're all barefoot watching that video, that amazing performance. They're all barefoot. Diana Ross is wearing, like jorts or jean shorts, which are all cut up, it seems. I don't think that was a style. Maybe I could be wrong. But just what seems to be a bold risk. I mean, hats off to the Supremes. Hats off to all of them for, I guess, going against the trend and being rebels in a way and making something so powerful. I absolutely need to listen to the studio version of this song with good headphones on, and get the whole vibe and, read the lyrics along, because this is one of those joints. This is definitely one of those joints. And if you have watched any of my videos, when I was listening to Bob Dylan or the Beatles, someone saying something with their pen, with their writing, with the performance, with their artistry is always something that's going to grab me. And absolutely, they have just hit the nail on the head for me. That is special. That was a special performance, a special song. I always want to see people that are up here. I think why I gravitated towards hip hop or reggae or something is because those artists, the ones at least that I listened to, were certainly almost like journalists in a way, or storytellers in a way. They painted a picture of the way a Scorsese or a Picasso or Van Gogh might paint a picture of a scene of someone, almost like a down-to-earth scene. It's not always glamorous. It's not always. It's just a reality. But it also is warming to see that it's happening at this level. Absolutely love that. If you're a fan of this song, then please let me know in the comments what this song means to you, or perhaps you watched this performance, the Ed Sullivan performance, when you were younger, or you've, grown to love the Supremes, as I definitely am. And yeah, let me know what this song means and any other suggestions from the Motown catalog or the Supremes catalog. And yeah, I absolutely love that and definitely want to check out more. And with that said, yeah, please share the video if you feel with someone that might appreciate it. And appreciate if you wanted to like and subscribe and check out the Buy Me a Coffee link if you were inclined to. Have an awesome day and hope to see you on the next one. Take care for now.